Taking a look at today's interest rate markets, let's look at the 10-year note futures as they're realizing some moderation today, a little higher price action today. After some selling pressure for the last week or so, and yesterday we did hit the lowest level in a month, we're seeing some higher price action today and currently in the middle of that range. When you look at the September future, 118.09. And I think when you look at some of the driving factors today, it's difficult to point to one specific thing, but maybe it's a confluence of a few things. Number one, data points this morning. Now, we did get the trade deficit information, and even though it wasn't considered to be a big market mover, I think it's having an impact here, as we did see the trade deficit come in quite a bit today, where the exports were increasing and the imports decreased on a month-over-month basis. And I think that was a shift in the dynamic of the expectations, at least. And I think it's viewed as a short-term positive. Also, the anticipation now with the Fed in the quiet period for the CPI number later this week, and I think you could see some adjusting of positions here, particularly when you look at the price action in some of the other areas of the market. When you look at the equity markets, were open lower this morning and then recovered nicely this afternoon. So I think that's playing into some of the pricing structure. And also, as I mentioned, the data points and adjusting here as we move through the week, heading into that Fed announcement next week. Now, when you look at the yields, 10-year yield is down 5 basis points today to 298 basis points, so back below the 300 basis points or 3% level today. And the front end of the curve is actually selling off a little bit, the back end rallying quite a bit. So you look at the dynamics within the yield curve today, we're seeing that flatten. So we're seeing the back end rally, pushing those yields lower. The ones and twos are actually selling off slightly today. Those yields are a little bit higher. So flattening of the yield curve, the 10-year note bouncing back here some today, in the middle of the trading range for today. But we did see the yield drop back below 300 basis points to 298 basis points currently.